Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. Let's put this candle out over here. Hi you guys. Oh, 1 second, let's put this out. Oh, come on. Hold on. Things going wild and crazy over here. Ooh. Wowza. Hi guys, what's up? How are you? I'm hot. It's hot in here. Hi Cindy. Hi Star. Let me get my glasses on to make sure I'm saying that right. Hi Star. What's up, you guys? How's it going tonight? Is everyone doing well? Really? It's probably better that way. Hi, Spiritual Dreams. Hi, Linda. Ho, Blue. Hi. Oh my goodness, so many free shots. I'm okay. Hi. Hi, Tracia. I guess if I'm saying that correctly, driving, sorry. That's okay. Don't drive and text. That's very dangerous. Gosh, that's what you need a driver for. Then you could text all you want while you drive, if you have a driver. I feel like a hot mess today, but that's okay. Hi, Black Blood. I did. I have my book open. And of course, I wanted to go straight to that and read it. And then I started reading about the little fishies. And then I got distracted. And so I'm going to have to go back and read it when I get done with this. What is the God's name that does that? I can't remember what page he's on. It's not Lomas. It's this one right here. Wait a second. Is it Lomas? Let me see. No, I don't think that's him. That's the one. It's another one. It's a smaller name. I can't remember. But anyways, I was reading about the little fish because, well, for several months now. Yeah, I got it. 287. But for several months now. Hi, CG. I've been seeing these little white things under my eyes, and when I look around, I could see them moving like in my eyes, and I don't know what that is. And then I saw something about that the little fishies go in, and that you could see them. And so I was trying to read about it to see if that's what's going on with me with my eyes, because I can see those little white things moving around in my eyes. They're called floaters. They're called floaters. They are, you're right. I have floaters. They move around in my eyeballs. What does that mean? It means I'm going to die. Oh no. Well, I'm okay with that. Hi, sweetheart. Surgat. Ooh, nice. I like it. Hi, Kari. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Carl. Yes, but going to open some doors. Open those babies up. Let them in. Let's find out what floaters mean. What are eye floaters?
According to Mayo Clinic, floaters, spots in vision that look like black or gray specks or strings that drift across the eyes.
So what does it do? Yeah, I don't have strings or black spots. I just have these little white things they go like under my eyes. Not all the time, but sometimes. What if they are pale light floaters? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Yeah. How to treat eye floaters. Yeah, it says that floaters are gray or black. And they look like spots or strings. These mine are not like that. Let's see, flashes or streaks. Some people describe them as being similar to stars that can appear. No. Result from similar conditions of what? It just talks about what they are. It doesn't talk about like what causes it or. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know, but mine are different. They're not everywhere. They're just like right down here. Hi, WM. Are you sure? We did a divorce spell, Blue. You put them in the fire ant hill, but after 1 month, I am the one he is separating with. Blue. Is that backfire? What shall we do? That's not good. Email me and we'll do an unblocker. We did a divorce on him, but he's married to you. I'm confused. So is he married to you or is he married to her? He can't be married to both of you. He is married to her, but we are the ones, but you are living together. He went back to her. Well, that's very weird. You'll have to email me so I could go over the situation and see what changes need to be made. There's got to be something in there that's twisted or not right for that to happen. So we'll have to look at that. How long ago did he leave you to go back to her? Well, and another thing you have to consider, for him to get a divorce from her, maybe he needed to go back to her so that he could remember why he left her in the first place. Sometimes that's the situation. So it might end up being the only way to get him to move on that was to allow that to happen. I know it sucks and it's painful and it hurts you, but sometimes they need to do that to remember why they left that person in the first place. Sometimes when they break up and leave, they forget why they broke up and left, and then they go back and then they're like, oh yeah, now I remember why I left you last time. Goodbye. And then they leave again. And then he'll come back to you. But yeah, email me and we'll talk about it. But sometimes if he's really stubborn like that, or, you know, he might be fighting the energy. He might really just need to have that in order to. He blocked you everywhere? Why would he do that? Yeah, you need to email me and we'll talk about it through email. That way we don't have to air your dirty laundry all over YouTube. That's not fun. Yeah, get with me on email, Gmail, on bluewitch379@gmail.com. We'll talk about it on there. And it's only been a month, so it's not that long. But for him to be stripped and removed by the fire ants, sometimes that takes a while. But in order for that to happen, he might need to be with her, to go through some hard times with her and not with you. Because if he has to go through the hard times with you, then it will be your fault. But if he has to go through the hard times with her, then it will be her fault and it will destroy them and not you. Do you see what I'm saying? Tammy, hi, sweetie. I haven't seen you in a long time. How's it going? Good, I hope. I hope. Everything's going good. Been busy, blue, work crazy. That's good. That's good. That's what you wanted. That's so awesome. How did your interview go? Didn't you say you had an interview? Going good. Oh, nice, nice. Awesome. That is so cool. Very cool. And we have I'm really good, actually. I'm okay. I'm going through some stuff right now, but I'll be okay. I'm getting ready to go through some things with the primal current, and it's kind of kicking my ass these last few days. But other than that, I'm fine. It kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. Oh yeah, I'm hurting pretty good, but I'll be all right. Yeah, well, when I start going through next level stuff, so to speak, and I'm building that temple in the side yard and getting ready to open some things. Of course, they're gonna have to like raise my vibrations, and they're gonna have, get me ready so that I can handle it. Hi, sweetie. Is it Doreen? Hang on a second. Let me put my book down, put my crystal in there, and then put my glasses on so I can see your name. Divine Spirit and Tracia. Tracia? Yes, transformational pain. And it's Doreen. Hi, Doreen. Yeah, so, it's just part of the deal. You just got to try to keep your spirits high and try to not let it get you. But it's hard. Soul transformation is painful. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's been a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. But you got to do it. You got to go through it. And then when you get through it, you'll be all right. Trisha. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I'm horrible with names, you guys. I should not be allowed to say any names ever because I don't know why, but that is like my downfall, is saying names. I don't know what's up with that. I never used to have that problem, I swear. It's a teacher's curse. I know, right? Yeah, I'm bad. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. But yeah, so, just going through that. Yesterday was really painful. And then today I have a lot of like pressure and heat on my back right here, like pushing, like a pressure pushing and heat back there. And then I still have a little bit of a headache. It's not as bad as yesterday. And, a little shortage of breath and things like that. And other than that, I'm fine. But I know it's just Akate raising my vibrations, getting me ready for some new stuff. So it might hurt right now, but it'll be worth it in the long run. I just have to get through this part of it. And I slept most of the day. But I could sleep all night. If I went to bed, I could probably sleep no problem. Because I'm hurting. But, that's how it is. So it is when you're working with gods. They have to do things with your body to prepare you for them so that you could handle your initiations, so that you could handle the gifts that they want to give you, so that you can, not so that you mentally can handle it, but so that you can physically handle it. Because you have to understand, when they give you gifts, it's a vibrational thing, it's energy. And if your body is not immune to that energy and you haven't been conditioned to it, it could fuck you up. And so when they come and they want to do these things, you have to let them. Do you ever feel like burning? Sometimes the back of my neck and my shoulders are like scratching, but no marks. I don't really get scratched anymore. I used to get scratched all the time. And when you get scratched, it fucking hurts. It burns. Like those scratches burns. But I could see it. When I would get scratched, I knew it was there. I could feel it. I could see it. And I would go to my boyfriend and be like, is there a scratch mark there? Somebody scratched me in the shower, or I got scratched. And he would check and he would be like, yep, there's a scratch there. So it just depends. I know it's not a scratch, but the sensation is like a light scratch. And I don't know what that is. That happened to you too? Well, I don't know. It could be any number of things. Thank you. I hope I feel better too. It's quite frustrating. Especially when I have so many things that I want to do, and I'm always trying to keep my energies up and things like that. But sometimes it's hard when you're going through these things. But whatever. We'll be all right. Well, I'll get it done, and we'll get the yard all done and get everything set up and ready, and I'll be good to go. Makes a lot of sense, actually. This house probably needs a cleansing. Oh, yeah. I had to do that today. I just did a light cleansing in the house because everybody was complaining about all the spiritual activity in there, and they have been getting really ridiculous in the house. So all the banging, and they've been like causing the dogs to go crazy and just causing a lot of chaos in the house. So I had to go ahead and do a cleansing. But I would recommend for primal people, for primal witches, to do the banishing and do that protection ceremony that I posted on the Queen Hill page. Do that. As soon as she walked in, Akate said, get out. So I left my kid to finish playing and sat in the car. Oh my gosh. Wow. I must have missed something. It's not showing me what you said. Oh, I don't get to see what that's all about, but that's pretty funny. I hate it when YouTube does that. It doesn't show me all the things that come up. I only get to see some of them. But that's okay. So you guys know my swirlies that I showed you in that picture? They are all over this book. There's swirlies everywhere. I said that happened to me today was at the shop and someone walked in with heavy negative energy, so I left. When I was in the car, I left and I felt a heat on the back of my head like a burn. Oh wow. That's not good. Nope, that's not good. You should have balled him up. Balled him up and sent them back. Yeah. She was there for a reading. She oozed negativity. Kelly, you beautiful soul. Yep, she's a beautiful soul. Soul sister. Man. I gotta and Kelly, remind me to call you later. I gotta tell you something that I just found out that I can't talk about on here. Because it's the tiniest bit of gossip. It's a tiny little teeny bit of gossip. Kind of, sort of. It's not really gossip. But kind of. Not really. I guess it's really not. I'm just being dramatic. But anyways, so gossip is interesting. No, it's really not gossip, I guess. I just kind of it is, I suppose. But anyway, it's all good. So, there is a section in the book where it talks about these little fishies that go into your soul. Oh, it's the one with the diamond and the serpents. Do you guys know that one? Who is that? What is that called again? The diamond and the serpents. I've always been attracted to that. And then when I opened the book right to it tonight, I started reading it and it was talking about it. And then I just remember the sigil. Just popped into my head. Let me find it and I'll show it to you guys. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Where are you? Oh my gosh. Where did it go? It was just here. Should be right here. Nope. It's not right there. Where is it? Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? Did you find it? I got frustrated when I need something and it takes so long to get in. Since I live in SA, it's easier and faster to get it. Lovies. Are you talking about the crystallized snake? Yes. I am. I want to show that. Doesn't that talk about how he goes into your soul? And then you could see the little fishies. Doesn't it talk about that in one of the books? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, there it is. Is that it? I want to show it to you guys. It's a really cool sigil, and I can't wait. I might even, if I get permission. Is it in Lucifer's book? I'm in the Scorpion God. I could have sworn. In Lucifer's book is where he talks about it going in your eyes. And then in this book, it talks about a different part of it. Hang on. I know it's here. I just saw it. I must be a crazy person, because I'm not seeing it in here. Really? There it is. I found it. It is in here too. Look. This is what the sigil looks like for it. I love it. Yes. Thousands of little fish enter the witch's blood. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes to it. They can create little wormholes so that you can go into other realms easier and stuff like that. They have a purpose. But they go into your crystalline DNA. Page 33 in Lucifer's book. I'm going to write that down. I'm really curious about that because they have been getting out of control with my floaties. Is Lucifer's book out here? No, it's not. I love those gargoyles, you guys. I am not kidding you. They are alive. They're alive. I haven't even done any spells on them. I haven't put anything in there yet. Primal floaters. Yes. I love them so much. You guys have got to get some. And she does not charge a lot for these things, you guys. She works hard on them. And she does not charge very much for them at all. She's very reasonable. Did you figure what the flashing red light was from last night? No. And right after I got off with you guys, I went right into possession with Ikate and did an offering, a blood offering to her, and asked her to clear everything off of me and to open my path and do all this. I asked for a bunch of stuff, and she helped me a lot. Hang on a second. Let me see what Kelly's saying to me. Oh no, I don't even know what that is, Kelly. I'll have to look at that too. But yeah, she cleared everything off me, but I could still see that everything's still there. It's just not as intense to where it's giving me headaches. She kind of helped me with that. Hey, Gray. I was just talking to Grey Witch on the phone earlier. I'm excited. He is getting ready to send me an hourglass that he got me. And I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. It's beautiful. It's really badass. It's like gold and black sand. Like the sand is black and then the hourglass is gold on the bottoms. So I'm really excited about that. All the way from Australia. I love it. I can't wait to have it in my hot little hands. Whatever. Oh my gosh. So I just have one love spell tonight. It's been a really slow week for me, and that's really awesome because I have a lot of pressure on me for my my ascension that I'm going through. And so it's kind of nice to just have like one a day to do. But then tomorrow I have two to do. So that's okay. I'm happy to do it. I'm super excited because I get to evoke Belial and Rophakal Lucifage and make another poppet. And I'm really happy about this one too, because this one is on a guy who is pretty abusive to his senior father. Hi. Let me see. Is your name a number? Let me see. 2018 King Boulevard. Bud. I can't see. Is it Boulevard? 2018. What's up, 2018? King. 2018 King. It's okay. I'm a princess. My name is Andrew. Hi, Andrew. I'll try to remember that next time I see 2018. I'll try to remember Andrew, but don't get mad if I don't. So, are you guys ready to get started on this love spell? I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's see, who's it for? Come back finding love for BR. Did you think I was going to say her name? You know I cannot do that. She's a very cute girl. You sent me an invoice for a comeback binding love obsession and canceled it. Well, my things. Oh, I'm sorry. My thing is set where if it goes longer than a week, it'll automatically cancel them. Just email me back and let me know that you're ready when you're ready, and then I'll send you a new invoice. But if it's longer, if the invoice is out longer than a week, then it gets canceled. Because otherwise my thing would be just full, like, you have to cancel them if they're out longer than a week. I just have it automatically set like that. I have the PayPal business, and so that's how it's set up. So please, if I cancel your invoices, you guys, and you're ready, then email me and be like, hey, Blue, I'm ready. Can you send me another invoice? And I'll do it. No problem. I don't care. Like I'm not upset with you or anything like that. It's just automatic. It just does it after a week. Sometimes it'll ask me if I want to send a warning or if I want to send I don't know, something like that. And I just say, no, I don't want to send a warning. If it's been longer than a week, then just cancel it. I don't want to create more work for myself. And then you put like a little note in there, whatever, or a reminder or something. I don't know what it sends out, but I just say no, just to cancel it after a week. So just send it, resend it. Okay. Girls are not so hard, but with girls, with women, you have to, when they come back, you can't do the same mistakes. You have to work on whatever the problem was. And she doesn't see you working on the problem for why she left it the first time, unless it's like, she's the one being the cheater or whatever, then that's different. But like if she left because of an issue with you, or you guys didn't have the same goals or whatever, stuff like that, then when she comes back, you need to work on those issues so that she'll stay. Because women are like that. Like, if we feel like we should come back because we love you, we miss you, and we need you, and we want you, blah, blah, blah. And then we come back, and then you do the exact same thing, and you think you can because you did a spell on her, then she's going to get angry. So just make sure that when you get her back, that you let her know how that you love her and that you want to work on things so that you guys could, make it work and blah, blah, blah. When you get her back, then she'll be ready to listen to you. She'll be looking for that. She'll be wanting to see that you're willing to work on the relationship, and which you are. Obviously, if you're contacting me, then obviously you're willing to do that, and you just want a chance to do it. And so we'll get it. You'll get your chance. And granted, then she'll love you and need you and miss you for the rest of her life. But, everybody will remind her of you. She'll never be able to get you out of her head. So she'll have to just be with you, or it will never stop. But guys, I gotta go get my nails done. The issue, she's not even willing to meet with you, right? Yep. And she won't. We're tough cookies. But I'll get her to change her mind. We're also known that she only calls when she needs something. That's right. Well, okay. So I know, okay. I have this client. Okay. And this client has done every spell under the roof for her partner to come back. But every time he calls to come back, the door gets slammed in his face. Every time he'll like dream up some stupid thing that he needs from her, and then just chain her up to a chair and she will stay. That's right. She'll like it too. But anyways, he'll like make up excuses instead of just being a man and going, hey, I'm calling you. I want to take you out. Let's go out. Let's go ahead and do something fun together. He thinks she's going to say no because she says no to everything. Because every time he calls her, he needs something. He wants money for this, or he wants her to go with him to DMV, or he wants something else, or you know what I mean? Like, he always acts like he wants something. And I really think that's annoying, and it makes her feel like shit. And I don't blame her for saying no to him and turning him away. But at the same time, no matter the reason they're coming up with excuses to call you, it's because they're thinking of you. It's because you're the first person that's popping into their head whenever they have an issue. They can't help it because there's a spell on them. And so every time something happens, the first person they want to call is you. And so then they call you, and then you're like, hell no, click. And they're like, oh, she hates me. What do? I can't go back to her because she hates me. And just, it's a big mess. And it's shutting down my energy. And you gotta say, okay, but first let's go to lunch and talk. And then go to lunch, have a nice time, be happy to see them, enjoy spending time together, and if you're not happy to see them, fake it. Pretend. I don't care. Just don't shut down the energy. After I cast, this happens so much. It makes me a crazy person. It's like, man, you guys, they're calling you for an excuse to see you. Don't say no and hang up because you don't like the excuse they came up with. Change it. Take advantage of it. Use your brain. Think, twist it around, manipulate the situation. Okay, so say he wants to know if he could borrow the car, or she wants to know she could borrow the car to go shopping or whatever. And you're like, hell no, she's not fucking borrowing my car. We're not together, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what you do. You say, well, where do you need to go? Let me drive you. Then we could hang out and spend some time together. It's like, people, let's get the wheels a turning here, Just saying. Yes. Because, and a lot of times they're not that smart. They don't understand what's happening. They're confused. They don't know why they can't quit thinking about you. They don't know why they feel the need to call you every time they need something. They don't know, it's the spell. It's magic. It's just never going to stop. And so you need to, when that happens, take advantage of the situation and make it work for you. That's all I'm saying. Get off my soapbox. It's really frustrating for me, though, you guys, when these things happen and you guys shut it down, and then you're like, well, he called me for this, and he called me for that, and he called me for this. I'm like, oh, he called you this many times in a week, and you shut him down every freaking time. We need something to make her love and want me more. I moved out of the other city because I got a new job. It makes it difficult for me to always go meet her. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to make some adjustments then, to where after we do the casting, like at least a week after, you need to make arrangements to meet with her. Because you're the man, you're the one that's going to have to be the one to call her. Because you're the man, you're going to have to be the one to make the moves, because women shouldn't have to do that. I know that's old way of thinking and blah, 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 but it's the truth. In that kind of a situation, that's the way it should be, and chicks won't call you. Well, some do. Some go crazy and stalk your Facebook page and all that stuff. But most women will not be the one to call you, especially if you moved away. Be the big boy. I feel this is really deep. I'm sorry. Am I getting too deep, you guys? I'm sorry. I can't help it. But yeah, you got to be the one to call her. You got to be the one to make plans to go see her. She doesn't even want me to come over. She shuts me out all the time. I know, but that's going to change. That will change after I cast on her. She will start missing you. She will be thinking about you. She'll be dreaming about you. She'll be seeing you everywhere. It'll be driving her crazy. She'll start looking on your Facebook page. She'll start wanting to know what's going on with you. And that is when you text her and be like, hey, I was just thinking about you. I just wanted to see how you're doing and say hi. That's it. And then you let her be the one to message you back. If she doesn't message you back, then you wait a few more days. You don't bother her again. You only send one message. Then you wait a few days, give her a chance to message you back. Give her, those are just little seeds that you're planting of yourself so that when she sees that message, even if she doesn't respond, she has to think about you. So it's an energy connection already. So then you wait a few more days and then you message her back maybe and say, hey, I'm going to be in town for a few days. Do you want to meet for dinner or a movie or, whatever? If she says no, then you're not ready yet. Give her a few more days. And just like every week or every 3 or 4 or 5 days, you got to give her spaces, big spaces in between. Don't call her every single day. Give her time for the energy to keep working. Because every time you call her, every week when you message her, every week when you call her and ask her out, she's just going to be like, all right. Eventually she's going to say, all right. I would probably give her like a month of it, and then she won't be able to handle it. But then you're going to have to go through with it. You're going to have to follow through, make the plans to go back and see her. Because she shouldn't have to be the one to come to you. You should go to her because you're the man. And then later, after you go to her and you guys patch up and do all that good stuff, then you invite her to come and be with you. When you're ready, when she's ready, and when you're ready, when you guys have everything worked out, then you start making plans to be together for her to come and be with you. I mean, if that's what your goal is, if that's what you want, that's how you do it. Yeah. Anyways, magic will change that. Yes. But yeah, it's hard. You are such a jewel. Love you, girl. Thank you. I'm thinking she has to be with another man, but because her behavior is strange. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully that's not the case. Because she's with another guy and you can't find out who it is and we can't do a breakup spell, then we might have to do like a strip and remove on her to remove everything that's keeping her from you. Or we could just do the love spell and wait and let it happen. But the more things like that are in the way, the longer it takes. like if she's having energy exchange or sex with another guy, then she has like a kind of a soul tie to him. She has some kind of a because when you guys have to understand, when you have sex with someone, you're creating a soul tie with that person. And so that has to be cut. And that's why I always say we got to do a breakup spell, because you have to cut that soul tie has to be broke off. And then it makes it easier for your comeback love to work. Otherwise, I mean, it could still happen. It'll still happen, but it just takes longer to break off soul ties. Like the strip and remove is really harsh and mean, and she could lose everything that's keeping her from you. Like if she has, a good job there that would keep her tied to that location, she'll lose that. If she doesn't want to leave her family, she could lose that. Boyfriend, she'll lose that. Whatever's keeping her there or keeping her from being with you will be stripped off of her. So it's really hardcore and kind of mean, but how bad do you want her? That's your call. You make that decision. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I have no judgment. Because I'm emotionally unavailable, don't you know? That's what everybody tells me. I'm emotionally detached, emotionally unavailable. And that's not true, but people like to say that to me because I don't care. So a breakup spell and a comeback binding love spell obsession would be done at once, right? No, those are two separate spells. The breakup spell would have to be done first. I like to do those first, like 3 days prior, at least 3 days prior, if not a week. And then is what you do is how it works is you do a breakup spell, and then while they're fighting and not getting along, then you do the comeback love spell. So then your face starts getting in the way. Like she's fighting and breaking and being like, I'm just going to go be with him because he was so much better than you. You're annoying and you're breathing my air and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go back to this one and get rid of this one. And so women will do that. Men do it too, but women especially will do that. But men do it too. But a lot of times before they leave this one, they already have another one in place. That's just humans. I don't do that because I don't care. But like when I would break up with somebody in my past, I didn't have to have somebody lined up. If I break up with you, then I'm just done. I don't care about that stuff. But normal people are have to have someone else in place. Most witches are not like that, but because we know all the little games that people play, and we just don't think like that. But anyways, so that's how it works. So we're moving him out and then we're moving you in, because is what has happened in the past that I've seen a pattern of doing a breakup and then this person waiting too long to do a comeback love, and then she's already seeing someone else. And then you got to do another freaking breakup. So I find it best to, while they're doing their breakup, they would put the love in place 3 days to a week at the longest. in place so that she starts remembering how it was with you. She starts thinking about you. She starts dreaming about you. She starts seeing you everywhere and fighting with this one, not wanting to be with this one, and just thinking about you. And then the soul tie starts cutting and breaking off. And then she comes back to you. That's how it works. But that's 2 spells. It sure is. So I'm playing with my candle carver. It's awesome. But yeah, that's how it works. And it's usually very effective. Unless this lady who was just on here a few minutes ago who said that we did a divorce spell and he left her and went back to his wife. And yeah, that's fucked up. But I think, like I said, it's because he needed to go back with her so that he could remember why he left her in the first place and get the divorce. I think that he'll go back, they'll get into lots of fights, huge fights, and he'll be like, I came back to try to make this work before I get a divorce, and it's not working, and I want a divorce. And then I think it's going to happen. It's only been a month, and I think that that's why. You'll see. Watch and see. Yep. It sucks that he has to be like that, but, you know. Sometimes that happens. All right, you guys, I'm an hour and 2 minutes on here, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And I'm going to finish reading my book. And I'm going to get out the Red King out and find about this in that book too, and so I can figure out what's going on with the little fishies in my eyes. Plenty of rest, and I hope you feel much better. Me too, thank you. Right. Good night, Blue. Hopefully no Chucky dolls haunt my dreams tonight. I feel better. It's funny that you say that. I was just talking about Chucky yesterday. All right, you guys. Good night. Peace out.